Good morning. Good morning, beautiful women. I welcome you to the waters today, and it's raining, of course. So I'm going to get you to take some big, deep, beautiful breaths into your heart. And just breathe the magic of this rain here and the magic of these flowing waters into your heart. I've got my feet in the water and I'm facing upstream, and I'm sitting on a little island in the middle of my creek, so the water's flowing around either side of me, and the water's actually quite beautiful in temperature. And the rain is raining and the bats are singing to us. So good morning, dear hearts, wherever you are on the lands in Australia. Good morning, Kimber down in Tassie, Becky in Warwick, Annie. I don't know where you are on the earth right now, but you're always somewhere amazing. I'm calling in all of the other women, we from far north Queensland. And all the rest of us who are scattered sacredly on the earth, so we create this magnificent circle of women. I've just gathered some water from my creek and I've placed it in my crystal bowl that I'm going to play to you throughout this journey. And it's a grandfather gold crystal bowl, so it has that beautiful gold energy of the outer petals of the rose that we birthed from our womb and we have sitting all lovely and waiting to bloom in our heart. And in this bowl I've added sacred waters from all over the earth, so I invite you to breathe this into your beautiful heart as well. We have sacred waters from under the pyramids in Egypt, a place of powerful priestess magic. We have waters from Glastonbury, Tor, where there's lots of amazing work going on right now, but another place of the priestess. From Mary Magdalene's grotto, we have water from Antarctica. It holds deep, ancient stillness. We have sacred waters from the Blue Hole in the Daintree, a place of sacred women's business. And we have waters from the Obi, which runs through Mullaney. We have waters from Elliman Creek, which is here, and both of those creeks run into the Mary. And the Mary runs into the ocean, just near Fraser Island. So I invite you to call in those waters, magic women. Call them into your heart and fill your heart's well full of that magic. And in the centre of your heart from yesterday, we have the magnificent bud of a rose. And this water is tending to your rose as your breath breathes into it and reactivates the space from yesterday. And in your heart, beautiful women, we have the she oaks that were our earth element in a circle around us. We have the fire in the middle, the sacred fire from yesterday. We have a circle of us beautiful women. And we have the sacred waters running past us near our fire. Into this sacred space, you're welcome to invite anyone that you wish to sit with you here, to hold this sacred space for this blossom, this bud in your heart to blossom. And first, I have a little story to share around songs and magic and rivers. And just leading on from the eagle yesterday, when we placed it on the little island in the middle of the river, and we placed 13 stones around it. And then Quilly, I said, Quilly, sing me a song, sing the eagle a song to help it fly up into the heavens. So the song that came out was a beautiful song, and I'll share that with you soon. A few days later, it was the new moon, and we put out an invite to gather at beautiful Christine's home, and we called in the women, and 4 of us turned up, and I brought some of the eagle feathers with me to share the story of the eagle and the song that we sang it. And from this circle, it unfolded that each of those women in that circle had sung that same very song the same day. So Christine climbed out of her little tent in the heart of Booloomba Creek in the rainforest in those magic lands up there and sang this song. Later on in that day, Chanelli and Bella and her daughter Kiala were sitting at the mouth of Booloomba Creek where it enters the Mary, and they sang that very song. And then in the afternoon, as the sun was setting, here am I with my daughter Aquila and Phoenix and my brother singing that same song. So that vibration ran through the waters and through our hearts and through the earth, and it's just so powerful and incredible that it's like us 4 gathered just to share that story. And I wonder how many times when we wake up, if we bless the waters with a song, how many other women will pick that up and sing that same song across the earth. So here is this song to weave our circle together. So breathing into your heart, and we're going to sing this song to your beautiful rosebud in the middle of our circle. And with our breath, we breathe that fire up from our womb and we let it dance with our heart. We dance those flames around our heart as we sing this song. And just taking some deep breaths. And with the song and with your breath, just allow that golden red bud of that rose in your heart to open and smell its scent and feel its magic and breathe in that amazingness. And I'm just going to play the bowl for you. So I'm just going to try and place my phone so it doesn't get wet by this beautiful rain. Earth Mother, I honor your body, Earth the waters into your beautiful heart, feeling your rose in your heart blossoming, watching the women, us who are here in circle, honouring this sacred rose that's blossoming within your heart. And in this space, I call you to welcome an animal and your water element guardian or guide or ally, your water element wise woman, to come and sit with you around your sacred rose. For me, the water element, I have actually lots of animals: the platypus, the turtle, the whale and the dolphin. The four sit in the four directions and hold my heart, hold the wise women's sacred circle. And my water element guide is a beautiful mermaid. Her name is Tazy, and that was the name I named myself when I was little. That was my name. So she's like my inner child, wild woman, mermaid self. So call in that woman, or it may be a man, to come and join you. Let them share their name. And let them journey with you, because the power of journeying with your inner self, cultivating that inner wildness, they just are always there to hold you. Spend a few moments falling in love with your water self. And then, when you're ready, allowing the scent of the rose and the magic that you've created around this circle in your heart, and the sacred waters that we called in when we began from all over the earth. Allow that to become a waterfall, you and your guide and your animals, and allow this waterfall of complete lusciousness overflow from your heart as a waterfall and down into the veins of your body. Feel it moving as sacred waters through your being, down through the organs in your body, down to the tips of your toes. Feel that song. Feel the waters moving. Feel it moving up into your brain, to the waters of your skull. Feel it coming out of your eyes as sacred tears that bless the earth. Allow your breath to come back down to your heart and overflow with those sacred waters again. And allow with your breath to feel any areas of stagnation or old energy that you don't need anymore, and allow those waters to cleanse you, to allow that movement, that blockage, that energetic blockage to keep moving, to flow that through your body so it can compost it, to remove it. So just feel into that. flowing through your rivers. Hearing the sounds of the bats again for rebirth, allowing your body, you to become the medicine woman of your body, you to become what can clear her, what can empower her, what you need to call in. Feel the smell of the rose, the sacred rose, floating through your body. Journey for a few more minutes with this, moving through your body, clearing, cleansing, maybe holding with your hands those areas. Feel it clearing, cleansing. And then the waters take you down into your womb, the sacred lake in your body. And feel yourself just floating like you were when you were conceived in the waters, the sacred waters of your womb. Take that rose essence, take the sacred waters of the earth and allow yourself to float in them like a baby. And when we were a baby, the only thing that we could hear was our mumma's heartbeat. So just allow yourself to float in that, to receive, to love. A clear space to feel the messages, to feel the codes, the downloads, to be clear, present, and wild. And in your womb, I bring you a song from the Kimberley. Of cleansing the waters. Dee 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 one Johnny, dee 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 one Johnny, dee 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 one Johnny, whoa, one Johnny, dee 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 one Johnny, dee 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 one Johnny, Dee 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 Wanjani, whoa, Wanjani. Dee 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 Wanjani, dee 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 Wanjani, dee 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 Wanjani, whoa, Wanjani. Dee 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 Wanjani, dee 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 Wanjani, dee 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 Wanjani, whoa, Wanjani. Dee 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 Wanjani, dee 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 Wanjani, dee 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 Wanjani, whoa, Wanjani. And just feel your life force in your womb, that present, delicious, potent self that you were created with, that spark of pure love and pure joy. And feeling that rose essence in your womb. That's this sacred lake in your womb which you can journey to any time. And then bringing that medicine overflowing from your womb back into your rivers. That pure love, that pure joy. Breathing it down to the tips of your toes. Bringing it back up through your knees. Up into your hips, bringing that love, that infinite light, that rose essence through your hips. Up through your belly. Up through the rivers, down to the tips of your fingers. Up into the base of your spine. Up your spine and up to the base of your skull. And feel it going through your mind, your brain, the sacred waters. Feel that rose sacredness, the sacredness of the songs and the waters of all over the earth. Feel that purifying your mind, clearing, cleansing. And then breathing it back down into your sacred heart. And feeling that love. Oh my goodness. And the rose and the sacred waters and your beautiful self and these women and your guide and your animals. Feel yourself being so held. Hear the song of the bats, the trickle of the water, the medicine of the earth within you. Taking some big, beautiful, deep breaths. Big, beautiful sighs. Thanking all the women, all the guides, all the allies, all the ancestors who joined us this morning on this journey. The sound of this trickling creek that runs into the Mary, which runs into the ocean. All this medicine's going through the waterways of the earth. And I'm just going to pour the water that I had in the singing bowl into the creek with the sacred waters in it for it to journey through this creek. Tapping into the magic of the waters at Kerry's place, which is just up the creek here, and she's on this call too. Sacred waters and love and rose and juiciness and circle and ceremony from our hearts to the waterways of the earth. And with your breath, just feeling that today, your medicine travelling around the veins of the earth into her womb. Feeling a part so whole, so connected to the earth, her waters, her magic. It's still trickling with rain here. I don't need the umbrella anymore, but I felt like just sitting and receiving the blessings of the water from the sky. So allowing all those we called in to continue on their journey. And now in your sacred heart is your water element guide and your animals, your sacred fire, your circle of she oaks. Allow your water element guide to gift you with something delicious for you to hold in your heart that you can nurture and love. Something you will find sometime on the outside world to hold that medicine. But just tend to it in the meantime in your inner world. And just feel your rose with the golden, fiery outer petals. With the deep rose essence in the middle, the deep red colour. Fiery outer petals, deep red rose. This came to me in a dream a few months ago and I haven't shared that with anyone. So that medicine I realised is for you guys to feel that fiery rose in your heart. Blessings, beautiful women. Have the most magical, magical day. And Annie's in Margaret River. Oh my God, that's amazing. Oh, and love to all your rivers and oceans and everything that we're feeling. And I know Christine's on the Obi, and Kerry and I are on Element Creek. And Annie, it's really early in the morning. You're a legend. Who else's rivers? Kimber's got a river down there. I think you're somewhere amazing with rivers and wildflowers. And the Brisbane River. Oh, lovely waters. All right, beautiful women. I have to go back to my children. Have the most beautiful day, and so much love to all of you from these lands and these waters. Mwah!